he didn't care.
That's what, I mean, there's always going to be someone that's going to love you just for who you are, and that's what matters most.
At the end of the day, you
don't have to restrict yourself
it's
from your passion.
Yeah, and like the idea is that you want somebody that's going to be behind you and support you regardless, and that is a huge thing because we do have a lot of stresses. There's so much that becomes depressing sometimes as an entertainer because you want so much and things aren't just going the right way, and it's something that can hold you down, and it's a hard thing to balance with what you want and where you need to be and who you actually are. So it's really a hard conflicting balance, and it's always a tug of war. But again, just to address the question that you asked, it's about being able to talk about it because I think for a long time a lot of people just didn't. And, it was like, okay, well, they're having a mental breakdown or they need to be medicated. But I just think it is just a situation that just has to be talked about. And it is okay to talk about it, If you're having a bad day, just say it to somebody. Just let somebody know you're having a bad day. If people ask you how you're doing, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm like, no, I am not feeling it. Okay. How is your day going? Address it and be honest. Like, you have that opportunity. I don't feel good today. I am having a bad day. I would rather be under a rock, or I would rather be at happy hour, whatever. Just address it because talking about it is what helps us start to erase the stigma of mental health.
Couldn't agree more.
Yay.
Les, did he answer your question? We lost Les. And we have caller Brian. Hi, Brian. Thank you for calling in. Welcome to Moments Clarity.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Thanks for having me on the show.
Thanks for calling in.
Hey.
So, I initially had called just to find out what Robert is doing with the platform. And but since the last comment, it was really touched my heart because I cannot commend that enough as he's talking about, keeping it real. Like, so common in society. We're like, how you doing? Oh, good. Like, nah, we're being fake.
Right.
So I love the piece of just keeping it real and speaking your truth. And I just wanted to tip my hat to Robert for that. I've recently discovered, like, that's how I choose to show up is keep it real. And I think that it gives permission for others to do the same.
Absolutely.
And it helps people not feel alone when we can talk about what's really going on with us and feel and hear that someone really understands. Because most of the time, people will understand, and people aren't going to judge for somebody having a bad day or feeling anxiety or feeling ashamed of themselves or body shaming or not feeling comfortable with their own skin.
Right.
Of
Absolutely.
any gender, any sexuality, any race, anybody. I'd say it's mental health is worldwide and does not discriminate.
It does not.
And we all these things that we get the chance to discuss raises awareness. It makes it easy for other people to talk about because they're saying, well, if they can do it, we can do it too.
Right. And, the other half of that, it is absolutely exhausting to keep that wall up at all times.
Right.
It really, really is. And again, that came with age. But, I am super grateful that we have this platform with Tiffany to address mental health in all kinds of ways.
Thank you.
And again, as a performer, it goes being from a male dancer to being a female impersonator. It is something that is always exhausting for us as entertainers in general, and just like in general life. So it's nice to be able to put that fourth wall down. And, just one little thing to address Claude Tabal, my goal with that is to help entertainers have a platform to be able to say something for a year and to get their names known out there and to, help them grow as entertainers and to learn the ins and outs of, being a drag performer.
I'm excited to see the interview questions in here. Last time I judged, I was like your husband was like, your answers are so insightful because I'm like, well, they seem nervous and like all these detailed
for our
evaluations.
If you guys get a chance to drop by Cityside Lounge tomorrow night,
Cityside Lounge.
It starts at 6, but the question and answer questions are like, what's your favorite, McDonald's or Burger King?
Why?
Well, because again, it's not a pageant. It's meant to be entertaining. and that's what I want. I want our Closet Ball winner to be someone that's approachable and someone that people can, say, hey, how are you doing?
Are you a dog or a cat person, and why?
Right. Yeah. Are you a dog or cat person? Like those kind of questions.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's going to be a great entertainment. We have VIP for guests who want to spend a little bit extra with Tito's, thanks to Project No Labels. It's $25. You can find all that information. It'll be on my page on Facebook.
All you can drink and hors d'oeuvres.
Yeah, well, the hors d'oeuvres until they're gone.
But we have to let Ryan go. Brian, go. Thank you so much for calling in. It means so much. And for all the support on Facebook Live and for all you listeners that support the show, we really appreciate you. And Robert, thank you so much for being here again. And what a wonderful guest all the time. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Closet Ball, Cityside Lounge. Doors open at 4, but the contest starts at 6. I hope to see you guys there. Ed, as always, thank you so much. And please be kind to yourself and to a stranger. You never know what they're going through. Please take care. Have a good weekend.
You'll see how you grow. Many kinds of love you get to define. Find self-love, you're so well alive. Now it clicks. Moments of clarity. Now I hear moments of clarity. Now I get it. Moments of clarity. To yourself, be kind. It will please your mind. Hope is following you. Don't abandon yourself. Find your joy. Ask for help.